Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for today's Pilates class. You don't particularly need anything, but I am going to use a Pilates ring. If you do not have one, you can use a Pilates ball. So whenever you are ready, we'll come onto our backs. We'll just place the prop next to us, keeping the feet grounded, knees up towards the ceiling, arms by your side. Just take a moment here just to close down the eyes. To use this opportunity to land you into some stillness, into some peace. And as you gradually arrive into your stillness, we begin to consciously control our breaths. As you take a deep inhale through the nose, expand into the front, into the back, into your waist. And then as you exhale, release the breath, go, the belly button and the last three ribs. They go in together, in towards the spine and send it down. Yeah, so if you didn't get that, the exhale, just keep breathing just like that. So on the inhale, you expand front, back into the waist. And then as you exhale, release the breath, the ribs, the belly button, it goes in towards the spine and then send it down. So just take a few breaths here on your own. So just get your head around that. Yeah, it can be quite a lot to absorb, especially if you're new to this. And just know that on the exhale, you release the breath, that engagement happens. Yeah, super important here. And as you do that, you should start to feel a slight crunch of your hip point to that last rib on the exhale, on that engagement. And then on the inhale, the expansion of the breath happens, and usually we come back into our natural curvature of the spine. And for a lot of us, you might find that the lower back is lifted during that inhale. Let's take a big inhale together. Exhale to engage. Keep that hip point to that last crunch, just a gentle one. So there's an imprint of the lower back here. This is where we're going to be. We will, as you kind of get stronger, if you come to a place where you can come to neutral, then by all means. But for a lot of us, I know that it's completely fine. It is an imprint of the lower back. You're going to grab the ring. The foam bit is going to go on your left thigh. Right hand is on top of the ring. You're going to slightly squish it down, and you should be able to feel the core connection already. All right. Left hand behind the head. We're going to stay here exactly where we're at and take a deep inhale through the nose, and then as you exhale, you just press the ring into the thigh. And again, you should feel the core switch on, especially the lower abs. Keep going just like that. On the exhale, you press it down. Inhale to release. So as we do that, we want a nice lifted chin. The belly and the ribs go in and down towards the spine, or into the spine. And then at the same time, on the exhale, you'll draw the four corners of the pelvic floor together and up. Nice. Exhale, press it down for 3. Inhale to release. Exhale, press it down for 2. Inhale to release. Exhale, press it down and hold. Now we can do another round just like that, perfect. Or if you're ready to move on, we bring your left leg 90 degrees, lift it. Left knee is on top of the hip. Keep engaging into the belly and into the ribs. There's an imprint of the lower back. Keep the right foot where it's at, or we can lift your right knee up. Take a full breath in, you can stay where you're at, or as you exhale, let's extend your right leg long. Keep a tight grip of that ring, and then inhale to tuck it back in. Exhale to stretch it nice and long, you got it, and then inhale to bring it in. If you're feeling strong, that lower back is grounded, you want a little bit more, know that you can lift your head and keep the chin lifted at all times. Yes, let's keep going, keep breathing. I can totally feel this, and I hope you can too. Nice. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, nice and controlled. 2. Last one, keep that right leg long, or remember you can always drop your right foot down. We're going to reach your left arm above the head, so it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Just tiny lowers and lift of your arm and your leg. And at the same time, press that ring down. Keep breathing. You go for 10. Breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Grab the ring. And then just bring your knees side to side. Just take a moment here to just reset yourself. We're taking it to the other side, so the ring will go on top of the right thigh. Keep the feet grounded. Left hand is on top of the ring. Right hand behind the head. Take a full breath in to prepare. Expand into your waist. Exhale, engage. Press that ring in. So you inhale to release. Exhale to press it in and engage. Keep going just like that. So as you come onto the other side, think of this side as completely new, which in some ways it is totally new, but think of it as a totally new movement. So as you come into a new movement, think about how can you be a little bit stronger? What can you engage into a little bit more? Let's press it down for 3. Exhale, press it down for 2. Inhale, release. Exhale, press it down and hold. We stay right here, or we lift your right leg up, or we lift your left leg up. We keep that press of that ring, keep engaging into the lower belly and into the ribs. You extend your left leg and then tuck it back in. Nice and long, extend and then tuck. Up to you if you want to lift your head, lift the chest. But remember that your lower back stays grounded here. There should be no doming in the core. So if you need to, humble yourself, be honest, and just drop your head. Not a problem. Still working just as hard. Nice. Let's go for 3, for 2. Last one, keep that left leg long, right arm above, just tiny lowers and lift off your leg and your arm. Press that ring down, keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. You got it. Remove the ring and just wiggle the knees side to side. Feet about hip width. Well, actually, let's go wider. And then pop the ring just above the knee. And then bring the feet closer together as much as you can. Knees are pointing up, not outwards if you can. Arms by your side, roll your shoulders back and down. Take a full breath in to prepare. Exhale, slowly lift your glutes up. And then inhale to slowly tap it down. Exhale to lift, peel it up, engage the glutes, slight squeeze of the ring. And then inhale to drop it all the way down. Yes, slowly lift and then drop it down. Slowly lift and then drop it down. Don't forget of the slight squeeze at the top. And then slowly release. Let's exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift and hold. Just tiny squeezes into the ring. Squeeze it in, squash it in. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we squeeze and pulse the hips? Squeeze and pulse the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that tight grip. Lift your right heel up. Yes, we can. Spread into the right toes. Can you push your hips up a little bit higher? Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Engage into the glutes. Let's pulse and squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Switch it to the side. Left heel lifts. Tiny pulses of your hips. Spread into the toes. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Let's pulse and squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice. Grab the ring. Bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to fall to the side. And just take a moment here just to breathe again. Come back to your natural rhythm. Let that tension, let that effort go. Maybe take in a few big sighs. Allow the breath to really fill up the belly and the ribs. And then whenever you're ready, let's come into a 4-point position. Tabletop, hands and knees. And then let's take it into your cat-cow. As you inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest through. Exhale, round it in, chin towards the chest. You got it. So these videos are great, especially if you're short on time. They're also great for just a little bit of an add-on for the workouts that you're doing or any videos of mine. Yeah, you can do it before one of my yoga videos, which would be particularly good to warm up into the body. Come to neutral, we'll grab the ring. The padding will go on the floor and the top of the padding will go on the sternum here. Yeah, so just being mindful. Hands to the ground. Wrap your elbows in. We take this from via a tabletop, knees underneath the hips. If you're feeling strong, you've got that form, you can bring the knees behind your hips. Yeah, knowing that you're not arching, there's no cow tilt, so just be mindful of that. Okay. The neck is nice and long, the gaze is out in front of you to the mat. Squeeze the elbows in, triceps wrap back. You bend into the elbow and then push it all the way up. Bend and then push it up. So in a way, that ring is sort of, I don't know, half supporting you, but half creating that resistance. Now, as you lower and lift, I want you to be wary of the front of your shoulders. So as you lower, I don't want your shoulders to roll in, yeah? It can be okay if you do that a couple of times, but gradually, when you come to doing your push-ups, you don't want that to be the normal because you will start to get shoulder problems. So as you lower halfway or as low as you can maintain form, I want you to slightly squeeze the shoulder blades together, and that will allow you to kind of help keep the front of the shoulders open. All right, enough talking. Let's hold it as low as you can, maintain form. Elbows in towards the ribs. I don't want you to splay them out. Elbows in towards the ribs, tiny pulses of the elbows. Yes, you can. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We hold it low in 2. 1, elbows out, elbows in, elbows out, elbows in. You got it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Maybe you can get lower. 6, 5, maintain form. 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up. Nice. Let's take a child's pose. Remove the ring. Reach the arms forward. Sink the sitting bones to the heels. Maybe wiggle it around into the wrist. Roll it around. Bringing the palms together, bend into the elbows, fingertips towards the ceiling or behind you, just release. Coming all the way up. Let's come onto your left, and the ring will go just above your ankles. Come to a sideline position, lay all the way down onto the left, hip on top of hip. Engage into the glutes, that will help stabilize your pelvis. Right fingertips in front of you to the chest. If you need a little bit of support, you can always bring it the legs more diagonal. Nice long spine here, lift out of your waist. Let's lift, squeeze into the ring, and then slowly lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze, and then just tap it down. So we won't be here for too long. So if at any point you've got any pain in your left hip, you can always put a blanket or cushion underneath. You can always roll your mat to support. And add a bit of padding. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 3. Watch out for the hips for 2. Last one, keep it lifted. Let's squeeze into the ring. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tiny squeezes. Let's go. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Can you lift your legs up a little bit higher? Think about finding length before, the height. And then tiny pulses of the legs up and down. Watch out for your top hip for 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, release. Take it to the other side. See, I told you we weren't going to be there for too long. This goes above the ankles. Stabilize yourself. Engage into the belly, into the ribs, the glutes. Find your breath here. So take a deep inhale, engage. Exhale to lift, squeeze, and then tap it down. So again, we're not wobbling around into the hips, because if you notice, obviously, that if you do wobble around in the hips, you're not feeling it in your waist as much. If at any point the ring starts to get fiddly, just adjust. You can tap the rewind, 10 seconds, and then rejoin, redo. You can also do this video as a circuit as well. Let's lift, hold, Squeeze, squeeze, find a little bit more length. Maybe you can lift higher. Keep squeezing the ring. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Relax the face. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Tiny pulses of the legs, tiny pulses. Roll your top hip forwards a little bit more for me. Keep breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And then slowly release. Nice. Let that go. Let's come back into a tabletop and into your cat-cow again. As you inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest through. Exhale, round it inch in towards the chest. Nice. So this video is particularly good if you just want to reconnect to your inner thighs, pelvic floor and the core again. But these videos are specifically created for busy people, for people who constantly say, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that. And coming back to your foundations, you know, especially if you're recovering from injury or postnatal. Come into neutral, let's slide your right shin forwards, it's a pigeon pose. Staying nice and tall, take a full breath in, maybe create a gentle back bend. If it feels nice, you can begin to take a forward fold. Softening back into your breath. Coming all the way up. Keep the right foot where it is. We turn towards the left. Just roll your left toes up, tucking your right foot in a little bit more towards that left thigh. Hands behind the head. Take a full breath in, sit tall and proud. And then as you exhale, think about leaning the left shoulder down towards that left leg. Maybe you're lifted higher. Know that that's okay. Push the head back. I want you to be able to feel it in your right ribs. Stretching into your waist. Push back. There should be no hunching. Proud chest. Be proud of what you just accomplished. So stretching along your right waist and into your left inner thigh. Double whammy. Lifting all the way up. Let's reach your right arm over to the left and just come for a gentle shoulder stretch. As you land your left hand on top of the right knee, right fingertips behind you. As you inhale to find your length, exhale, gentle twist. Try not to lean back on the twist. So sit tall again and then find that twist. Coming all the way up. Now land your right hand just sort of outside of the hip but further away. Spin this left foot down. Let's lift it up into a modified side plank, or you can lean back and create a gentle back bend, in which case I want you to push your hips forward and engage into the glutes. Remember, in back bends, there should be no pain. Dropping all the way down, let's take it to the other side. Left knee bends, pigeon pose. Now I'm facing the back of the mat. You can do whatever you need. If you want to spin around and come via a downward dog, go for it. Just wiggling around again if that feels good. Coming all the way up, and again turn towards the right, or turn so that the left foot goes in towards that right inner thigh, right leg is long. Hands behind the head, nice proud chest. Take a full breath in, sit tall, head back. Exhale, lean your shoulder down towards that right thigh. Spread into your left ribs a little bit more. And again, if you're lifted higher, then that's where you're at today. Coming all the way up. Let's reach your left arm over to the right. Taking a nice front shoulder stretch. As you land your right hand on top of the left knee, left fingertips behind you. Take a deep inhale, find your length, sit tall. Exhale to twist. Coming back to center, land your left hand just over towards the back of the mat. Just give yourself space in the shoulder. Roll your right foot down. Lift it up, modified side plank. You can always adjust your left shin, or you can lean it back, just come into a baby back bend, engage into the glutes, stretch into your front body a little bit more. Let's land your hands to the mat, step it up, coming into a downward facing dog. Pulling it out, sway, find as much length as you can along the spine. Maybe that means keeping the knees bent. Let's roll it forwards, drop the knees down, cross your shins, the ankles, close down the eyes, come to a comfortable seated position. Roll around into the shoulders, into the neck. Come back to the opportunity of letting go. To notice how amazing you feel. To feel that gentle spark within. As you take a deep inhale through the nose, fill it all the way to the top. Take a big breath out, release, empty it out. Coming back to your natural rhythm. Placing the left hand on the heart, the right hand on top. Tune inwards. It's been an absolute honor guiding you through your movement today. Showing love and gratitude to yourself and to this movement today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video.